This is annoying. That was annoying. Why did it end? Are we back up? Is it back up? I don't know why it ended. That was weird. Okay. Back to what I was doing. That's strange. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was doing. So remainder. Okay, so we go through each one, we get the remainder, and then we're gonna say, let's make a new array. Can I do a did change? It says given an array of integers, a return instance of two numbers such that they add up to the target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. So now this is what I would have thought we would do next. If, but I kind of don't like this solution either. And I think there's a better way to do this. Maybe with some sort of dictionary. Yo, I'm just doing some study work here. And then here, there would be an array out here, right, of solutions. Are solutions. And then this is going to be an array of ints. Int. And it's going to be empty set. And then here we'll just do solutions dot append. And this will be remainder. And then down here, we return solutions. And this should, in theory, work. But there's a problem. And I'll tell you the edge case in a second. The problem is, what is the error I'm getting here? Cannot assign an immutable expression of type int to solution. Why? Fuck. This is okay. Okay, so now. Oh, shit. This needs to give me back the indexes, not the actual numbers. Damn, wait. This needs to give me back the indexes. Can I just do that? Because they should be vice versa. Why did 0 come in? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 6, 3 and 2. That's 5. Why am I getting 0 here? Either way, this solution wasn't going to work. Let's think. The target is 9. And I don't want to. Either way, this contains would have messed up everything anyway. Okay. Let's change this. Let's do this a little different then. Fuck it. Remove this. Remove that. Let's make a dictionary of the items. Right. Let's make a dictionary. Var int dictionary. I'm just spitballing here. Equals int. That. Okay. And then let's map them all. Maybe we can use the reduce function here, so we can go nums reduce do this. Int Damn, she woke up. Coming, baby. Oh my god. I just want to get some shit done today, man. What's wrong? Daddy's still here. What's wrong? Daddy didn't leave you. Yo, it's out of the great. Thank you for joining the stream. What's wrong, baby? Daddy didn't leave you. Okay. I'm thinking to do this. How can I do this in a way that's not 2 loops? I'm not trying to do this in 2 loops. So that means I need the index, I think. Because how can I do this in 1 loop? Okay. And then I'm gonna put the new value dot element new value dot offset like that. But this is not gonna work maybe either because I'm thinking. Given an array data, you may assume that each input would have exactly 1 solution and you may not use the same element twice. But are the same numbers inside the array? Yeah, they can have the same number twice, 3 and 3. So I can't make a dictionary of the how can I do this without looping 2 times? Maybe I can just do offset, reverse these offset, and then here do the element, and then I'll have the dictionary, which is giving me an error type. I don't know what I did incorrectly here. There must be something wrong that I did. Int this might be not written out the right way, or maybe it has to be like here default 0 get type. No, it's still not. Let's just build and see what the error is, because I don't know what I did wrong in this syntax. Cannot assign immutable expression in int.type. Do I have to put the constructor? What did I do wrong here? Can I just do this? Like that? And not assign immutable. Why can I not do that? Calm down, baby. Is it because I used enumerated? Because I'm pretty sure I've done this before like this. Get rid of this for a second. Nums. Do do do. This is int. This is int. There is no offset now. This would just be new value. And I'll just add a random number here. 1. Why am I still getting an error? Cannot assign immutable expression of int to type. What do you mean? The dictionary, dude. I don't see what the error is. I don't have the energy or time to go through this like this, so let's just do it a different way. Let's just do it a different way. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what the problem is. What the hell was I thinking? You can't do this like that. Why'd I have 2 equal signs? Okay. So then now... Okay, that's what I had wrong. I'm like, what the hell? How did I not see that? Okay, so then now... Make this new value dot index offset. And make this new value dot element. I'm just experimenting here. I don't know if this is even gonna work the way I'm intending it to work. And then we already looped through everything here. This is why I said I don't know, because now if I loop through this again, let's see. This is need to be down here. I'm trying to get a solution that's O of n. So if we go through these now, if we go and say, let's see, how do we do this? If I go nums dot for each, right? And I do that. And then I say, so I have to go enumerate it again and go use the indexes. Enumerated like this. And then if I go int dict index, and then the index that we're on, right? Index that we're on minus target equals var key. But then this is still gonna have the possibility of having a repeat, right? Var key, and then then I'm gonna go like this. If let found equals, we're gonna wrap these, right? We're gonna wrap this so that it's like that. And then we're gonna go, this is gonna be do, and this is gonna be int dict again. Int dict, right? And then now in here, we're going to go ahead and solutions dot append, and then this is going to be the found, and then we're going to return solutions. But I'm thinking, because I still don't know one thing. When we go in here, right, enumerations, we're going to find the first item. It's going to be, let's say the number was these numbers that are over here in the example here, 2. We're going to say 2 we're going to say index at 0, right? 0 would be 2. 2 minus this is going to be, no, this is not going to work still because these are we're doing two different things. I needed to have these be the keys, but the problem is that if there's repeated numbers, it will only put them in once because it's a dictionary. So, because what it's going to return here is not going to be the index. It's going to be the value returned. So then we would need to get the index again. Right? Think about it. When you subtract 2 minus 9, it's going to give me 7. This is going to be 7. But then we don't have a way to get that 7 out there because we need to get the index, not the actual value. So then I would say he says, you really got to fix that beard, bro. Oh my God. How can I do this without doubling back, man? I don't want to have to loop through twice. Because if I go nums, where it's just going to return. What's wrong, baby? That will return the index, but that's not what I want. Well, that will return all the items that are the same, actually. This first index would throw it back, but that's not what I want either. Now, what they probably wanted us to do was to just loop through each one. But that's so fucking stupid. It's not what I want to do. Because then you have to loop through 2 times. And I want this to be O of n. What can we do? What can we do? It says, see, follow up. Can you come up with an algorithm that is less than O n squared time complexity? Which is what I'm trying to do. If the numbers weren't repeating, then I would just say we could just make a dictionary and throw all the numbers in and then see which ones equal back up to 9, but that's not going to work because it's going to require us to loop through 2 times. I mean, it's not going to work now because there's duplicates, and it's not going to work if there's duplicates. If I have the list of items, right, and I say 9 minus 2 is 7, boom. 9 minus 7 is 2, boom. 9 minus 11 is whatever, boom. Can I then go and let's see something. Let's do this, and let's grab this again, and then let's do solutions. Right? Let's get rid of the dictionary. I don't think the dictionary is going to be the route to go in this one. Right? Because, yeah, that's not going to work. Let's get rid of that. Let's go into here, and let's say this would give us the indexes, right? So let's say we got all the indexes. So nine minus 2. Let's see. We don't even need to do this. Let's map them again. Let's map them into the remainders. This is going to be nums dot map, and then it's going to be target minus whatever this value is, right? And then that should return a new array with just the remainders of each one. And then we're going to go and we're going to say what can we say here? We got the remainders all together. We can I would say convert them into sets, but sets aren't going to work because if there's duplicates. Because I'm assuming, right, there can't be duplicates. I'm assuming. And there are duplicates in the list because look at 3 and 3. Those are duplicates. That's not going to work. You know what, man? I'm going to end stream, guys. I don't think there's anybody watching the stream. Might as well just do this in my own privacy. And sit here and I have nobody watch while I'm trying to figure this out. There's only 2 people. Java on YouTube, BMP Systems 214. I don't know. I don't do Java. I'm trying to find out an efficient way to do this. I can't think of a good way to do this without the double loops. What's wrong, baby? Yo, Dragonite, thank you for joining. He says, play some jazz in the background. It's too quiet. He said, did you check the syntax? Oh, let me rebuild this. Yeah, I'm trying a different approach right now. I'm just trying to think like how can I do this without checking 2 times? But it's unclear to me. Because if I grab the original array nums and then I say index there should be one in here, right? I can find it. First index. First index. I don't want first index, do I? I just want index. It's gonna have to loop through everything if I do that though. Like I'd have to do this for each item in that array. It's not gonna work. Yeah, I did that already. That's what this is. But then I don't want to do them enumerated. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without looping through the array 2 times. I thought maybe grabbing each target, subtracting it, and that's going to give me the remainders. But then I need the indexes because they don't want the numbers, they want the indexes. No, I have Octavia right here. That's the other reason why I'm not focused. Yes, baby. This might have been a bad idea. He was sleeping until like 2 minutes ago. Let me try and think through this logically. I think I'm going to end, man. I'm going to end. I'll just do this on my own time.